Hello, everyone. This is Danica Joan, and I am here on Monday Night's Custody Matters. Today's topic I'm going to talk about is what does it mean to be unconditional? Now, I'm sure many of you have heard unconditional love, and pretty much we interpret that as like our children. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter what they do to us, we will love them no matter what. But what I really want to bring up to you today is being unconditional in the way that you are being. Because the thing is a lot of times when we go through our darkest days here, when we're going through divorce and custody situations and stuff like that, and it is really hard to keep ourselves positive and upbeat and really seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. Unless we detach from the conditions of our lives and really be who we are despite our conditions, despite our circumstances. So we're really talking about the circumstances. Because the thing is you can, if you are living in your circumstances, if you're reacting to the way that you're going to be based upon the circumstances that you have, then it's going to make those circumstances, that particular time of your life, way more miserable than it really needs to be. A lot of times we talk to our children and, we try to, maybe they're sick or they're injured or something like that. It doesn't really matter whether it's some sort of physical ailment or maybe the fact that their best friend is not treating them very well. And what do? We try to get them to shift out of focusing on their circumstances and really being a light, having that joy despite their circumstances, despite the conditions that they're in. Something to know is that, the thing about a circumstance is it's kind of like you're looking at that circumstance through a magnifying glass. So if I had a magnifying glass out here, let's see, here's something of a magnifying glass. So if I pretend that was a magnifying glass, and the thing is I'm looking through that magnifying glass and I can't see anything around that because I see nothing but that. And also, just like a magnifying glass is, it always magnifies that which you are focusing on, and you can't see anything else. You cannot see the joy that's in your life. You cannot see the people that love you in your life because all you're seeing is the problem, and you're focusing on the problem. The problem is expanding bigger than it may need to be as far as its impact on you. So how do we do that? How do we live our lives unconditionally, separate from the conditions that are presented to us? So a lot of it can be through prayer and meditation. We can really kind of ease our minds and say, okay, what would it be like to have a joyful day with our child? Maybe we're having some problems with our child. Maybe we're having problems with our co-parent and all that. And just imagine what would life be like in a perfect circumstance, the optimal circumstance. So focusing on that, we start kind of shedding away the bitterness, the resentfulness, the resistance, because that's really what we're doing, is we're resisting that which really is. And it just is what it is. It's like having the flu. The more you resist having the flu, the more impact it's going to have on you, the more miserable you're going to be. However, you just think you could let it be and imagine yourself when you're in a well state. A lot of times that can distract you from the circumstance of having the flu. And so So anyways, I hope that that's been some sort of tool that you can that can help you a little bit as far as detaching yourself from the circumstance, detaching yourself from the condition, so that you are truly living life unconditionally. So you're in charge. You're not allowing the circumstance to dictate your joy and your peace and your love and your prosperity. So if you have any questions, any concerns, you want to talk to me personally, just private message me. I would love to hear from you and we can have a conversation. Have a great rest of the evening, and I will see you Thursday afternoon.